You kind of splinter it in a couple areas along the back, but you feel like you might be able to fix this later down the road with any
Okay,
luck.
I will carefully roll up the artwork not to damage it, and then kind of package the art as well as the frame in my bag, I guess.
For sure. Okay. Um, so we've taken care of that. Now, as for what else you guys find, let's get. By the way, Val, you saw those scrolls in chat there.
I did, thank you.
Okay. Um, let's see. We are going to do a Ren. Throw me up a D10 and a D100.
Okie dokie.
You find 9 emeralds. About worth 28 gold each. Some of them are set into just wooden frames. Others, like well-treated wooden frames. They look like pieces of art. While others are set into something that seems to be almost like a green gold. It's something you haven't seen before.
Ooh,
So not 9 pieces of jewelry worth 28 gold.
perfect. I'm pocketing all that.
You want to pocket it, or are you going to sell it at some point?
I'll probably sell it at some point. I like this green gold situation though.
All right, fair enough. Zin. Throw me up a D10, D100. Ooh, 9. Let's see, what else? Bruh.
Come on. Wait, can I use an inspiration?
Not on this. It's for inspirations are for D20s.
I can try. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
All right. So let's see. What else did you find here? All right. You find 9 red rubies. They're very small, but they are worth roughly 9 gold apiece. These ones they seem to be not really set into anything, and they're rather small.
Okay, I'll pocket them for sale later.
And Val. D10, D100. Bruh.
All good, bro.
That's what you get for being late.
Yeah,
Right?
rolls 93. Can we combine mine and Val's rolls? My first one and second?
Little teamwork, man.
No, not quite how that's gonna work. You do, however, find one large jade statue worth 93 gold. This is a statue of a owl. And with that, you guys can all give me one more D100.
Each?
Yep, one D100 each.
You want us to take turns?
No, it doesn't matter. Go ahead, make a roll. Alright, so I see a 92, a 21, a 22, and a 38. I missed that one. So, among the pile, you guys do find some gold and so on. Let's see. You find 38 platinum, 92 gold, 22 silver, and 21 copper. However, Ren, as you guys are digging through the pile of gold and other coins, you notice a rusty old battle axe. Seems to be of dwarven creation. Seem to be runes carved into the axe head. It's a little rusty and it's hard to read, but does anybody here speak Dwarvish?
I do.
In that case, it says Hew.
So do I.
Hew.
Hugh.
You want me to try and identify it and see if it has any magical properties?
Sure.
I'll go ahead and do that, Savage.
All right. In chat, that is what it is. It is a +1 battle axe that deals maximum damage when the wielder hits a plant, creature, or an object made of wood. The axe's creator was a dwarf smith who feuded with the dryads of a forest where he cut firewood. Whoever carries the axe feels uneasy whenever he or she travels through a forest.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm putting all the money splits in the chat, guys.
This axe sounds fucking dope.
Yeah, I like you.
Now, that is all that it says you find, the module. However, I do not like handing a piece of loot out to one player without everybody else getting something. So, I would like
Oh my
everybody...
god, we're millennials. Here's your participation.
Here is what you guys are going to do. Let me take a look here. Throughout this pile, you each find something interesting. I would like the others who did not get an item. Let's start, go reverse this time. Valorant, I would like you to roll me a D5 and a D100. Okay, table 5, very nice. Oof, buddy. You're just getting fucked at every turn, huh?
It's pocket lint, magical pocket lint.
Apparently. You find a potion of resistance. This one, seems to almost have, a silvery hue to it. It moves around the bottle almost like it's mercury. Mercury. That word. The planet, you know? The metal.
Yeah. What would I roll to try and determine what that is? Arcana? Or
Technically, potions are magical. So you could totally do another identify on it.
okay, I'll do identify then, please.
It is a potion of, let's go with metal resistance. So how that works is if you drink this for 1 minute, you have resistance to piercing damage or piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
Believe the next one then would be Zin. D5, D1 hundo. Damn, there we go. Okay.
Hey, we didn't get screwed on this one.
Nice.
You find... Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on a sec. Let me look this up. You find a robe, almost.
Okay.
Whoa.
What did you do?
I will help you out with that in a moment here.
Sorry.
I can't even read what you did.
I have no idea.
It's undercommon.
I should be able to read that.
Never mind then. You should.
So you
I'm
find...
just trying to give myself hue.
You find a robe with multiple different patches on it. It's gray, and the patches look a little dinged, and they look like they come off pretty easily.
Interesting. Can I look over to Val and kindly ask him, Val, would you be able to assist if you notice any magical properties here?
It would be my pleasure. And I'll go ahead and do that, Savage.
All right. This is the robe of useful items, which is in my compendium, if you want to look it up. But what it does is the robe has 2 of each of the following patches: dagger, bullseye pattern, filled and lit, steel mirror, 10-foot pole, hempen rope 50 feet coiled, and sack. Additionally, there is 4d4 other patches. Would you like to give me a 4d4?
Sure.
$11 other patches. I need 11 D100s. Give me one at a time if you don't mind. And make sure you keep track of what I tell you somewhere and how many you have left. Because when you pull one of these patches off, whatever patch you pull off appears in your hand.
Okay.
All right, so 97. A portable ram.
Okay, and is it just one?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a bag of gold. 100 gold to be exact.
And that's like, do I just get that, or do I have to pull out the patch to get the gold?
If you want to pull off the patch now and put it in your inventory, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that. Make my life easier.
Spell scroll containing 1 spell of 1st to 3rd level. Let's say.
Oh, you get to choose. Oh, I see.
Since it was a ranger that got it, let's see if I can find a good ranger spell for you. So the first scroll you find is a scroll of Entangle.
I roll again.
Yep. Silver coffer. 1 foot long, 6-inch wide, and deep. I'm gonna say the thing is worth 5 gold. If you want to sell it, or you can keep it to put something in it.
Okay.
There's a patch with 2 mastiffs on it.
What's like Mastiff says the dog?
Yup.
Okay, so it's kind of like a summon a companion type deal.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. And both come out when I pull the patch, correct?
Yes. For your 6th roll, we have 26. There's a patch with a pile of gems on it. They are worth 100 gold each.
How many gems?
10 gems.
Wow.
$77. Spell scroll containing a spell of 1st to 3rd level. So, let's see what level 2 spell you find now. You find a spell scroll of Magic Weapon.
Okay.
And 3rd level spell scroll. You find let's go with Revivify.
Okay.
$92. A window. 2 feet by 4 feet, up to 2 feet deep, which you can place on a vertical surface you can reach.
Sorry, it's what's the dimension? Sorry.
2 feet by 2 feet, or sorry, 2 feet by 4 feet, and up to 2 feet deep. So basically, what this would be used for is either if you you hear something outside, you want to see what's out there, you can pull this patch, place it against a wall, and as long as the wall is 2 feet deep or less, you'll be able to create a window that you can either look out of or escape
crawl
from.
through?
Yeah.
That's fun.
All right. Damn. Look at you go. You get another window. And for your last one, you get... There's a patch with a pit depicted on it. a cube 10 feet on a side. So, 10 feet squared, I guess. Which you can now place on the ground within 10 feet of you. So basically, you throw this into a spot within 10 feet of you, and a 10-foot deep.
10-foot deep by 10-foot wide
Yeah.
by 10-foot long pit. Okay, and that will be centered around that. So if I throw it 10 feet, basically it's going to go 5 feet back towards me, so I'm not going to fall in it, type deal.
Yeah.
Cool. And what were the original ones again? I didn't get them all.
If you look it up in
yeah,
in my
it's in the
compendium,
Your specific one, right?
Yeah. Yep. So the circle with the eye in it, just type in robe of useful items, and you have 2 of each of the ones that are listed there, and then 1 of each one that you just rolled for.
Fantastic.
Yo, you commissioned artwork for your character, eh, Ren? That's pretty bomb.
Yeah, she just texted it to me right now.
That's sick. I like that. That's very good.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Also, can I wear the robe and the cloak at the same time, or no?
Yeah, you can. Because
Okay.
the robe is more of like, a robe.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha.
So Val did his. Ren already got hers. Ray, a D5 and a D100. Let's see what you get. Table 3. Oh, that's your D100. You forgot to roll your D5.
I'm sorry, what did I do?
You forgot you got to roll a D5 to see what table you get, and then you rolled a 3 on that table. So /R space D5. Table 4, number 3. Oh, wow. You get a potion of greater healing.
Okie doke.
Sorry, that was not intentional.
Now, as you guys pile all this stuff into your bags, you are then, I'm guessing, going to go harvest parts from the dragon, correct?
Yes, please.
D.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. Just trying to find dragon. Okay, cool. So that one didn't even have dragon in it, unless it's under G for green dragon. Which it's not. So let me take a look, see if I got several of these PDFs. Dragons. Here we go. And I believe this was a young green dragon, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so who is doing the harvesting? Everybody doing harvesting?
I would probably recommend my, because it's gonna be survival, correct?
It would
so,
be
like, most likely-
nature.
Oh, nature.
Oh wait, hold on a sec.
I thought that would be survival because harvesting, but
Give me one moment. Because it's a creature, it's not like, you know, plants and etc., right?
yeah.
Hold on, I just saw a guide on which one to use here. Let's see. Yeah, nature.
All right, then not me. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have some nature knowledge. Is anybody very strong with nature in the group?
Not me,
Yep.
but I want a tooth.
I can also give it a try.
Alright, so, if you guys want, I can give some, if other people want to help, I can give somebody advantage.
I would be happy to help, and I would ask of our druid friend if you're up for it to skin part of the sucker, maybe about 10 square yards.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. I mean, I am the ranger. I guess I should be slaughtering this thing.
And I can assist as well.
Alright. And Ren, you want a tooth as well, so why don't we have both Ray and Zin roll for it at advantage. Nature check.
Okay. I also would like to use one of my lucky coins.
Okay, and what does that do again? Let's see.
Plus one on an ability check roll.
Ability check. Coiner gains 1. Okay. Sure.
Can we roll?
Yeah. Advantage. Oh my god.
Can I use an inspiration point?
Yes. Yeah, you can.
Me too, me too.
Do I
Okay.
get advantage, or is it a single roll on that one?
It just makes it an automatic nat 20. Which
Okay. So then
there's no
technically it's
technical
21 then?
there's no technical crits, but it's still going to be the best that you could roll, right? So it would be
Sweet.
20 plus. Ray would have a 22. You would also have a 22.
Sweet.
So, is there anything specific you guys are going for? I know you said you're looking for trying to get some hide. You're also going for some teeth. Was there anything else you guys were after specifically?
I would like some scales.
Okay, so
For
hide,
armor.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess under hide. Yeah, sorry.
Maybe this is a weird thing to collect, but I feel like blood.
That's an
Okay.
excellent call.
Okay, some
I
dragon
just
blood.
want something that, like, do dragon scales, like, reflect in the light so it's, like, pretty?
Not green dragons. No, that would be more of a metallic dragon, which they are the good dragons. So I mean, if you guys go hunting a good dragon, you're probably not going to be under the good alignment anymore, unless they've gone tyrannical.
Okay, then I would just like some of the hide also.
I'm going to give you guys teeth.
Could I add to the list eyes and claws.
Okay.
Getting a
Yeah.
little morbid. Sorry.
No, that's completely fine. I'm gonna get Valorant. I would like you to do an Arcana check, please.
I'll use an inspiration point, please.
Okay. Dragons, although still a creature of nature, are also magical beings. There are plenty of these things that can be used for such things as um, potions, things to coat weapons in. And considering this is a green dragon and it's breathing poisonous gas, you might want to pull out the gland from its throat that gives it its poison breath. There might be a use for that. Right now, you're not really sure what it is, but it could be useful. So, if you guys wish to do that, that is up to you as well.
Let's do. I think that would work perfectly.
Alright, so, what you guys harvest? First off, you get, let's say with your rolls, you get 2 green dragon claws.
Pause real quick. Does everybody want me to mark it all down? Is that okay, or do we want to split that up beforehand?
That's how we handle encumbrance.
Well, you have bags of holding.
Yeah.
Derp. Never mind.
However, you are also aware that since, this was a living creature, most of these things do have an expiration date unless they are treated. So, first thing you find, I will put in chat. Or harvest, say.
That is super cool.
And then you get a couple of green dragon fangs. Sorry, I should say the dragon claws, fangs, things like that don't really expire, but things like hide do. So those days that are tacked on there is how long it will take to craft it into something. It would be something you would have to pay to get done, which would be what the price there is. However, if you decide to, you can also sell it, which we will come up with a price at that point in time if you decide to sell it. You also get... one green dragon hide. Along with that, you also get
60 days is the lasting.
no, 60 days is how long it will take to actually craft it into something.
Got it.
Actually, nah, yeah. It won't last nearly that long without it being, like, cured and whatnot. I believe, Ray, you were talking about the scales, so you give me a 2d4. Actually, sorry, give me a 4d4. Because you used a inspiration. 10. So you get 10 green dragon scales. Ren, you were talking about the dragon teeth specifically. So you've already got the fangs,
Yes.
but give me you're gonna give me 2d4. So you get 4 of dragon teeth. And then Val, you mentioned eyes, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, give me a D2.
Ren, you're marking down the teeth for yourself, correct?
Yeah, I only want one of them for my necklace, though. The other ones can be for whatever.
Okay, I'll mark 4 then, if that's okay.
She only
You
got
can
4.
have 3 of them.
Yeah.
I'm keeping one.
3? Yeah, okay. Well, I thought she had 5. Oh, no,
No,
she had 4.
4.
Sorry. Yeah, yes.
All right. So yeah, you were able to get the 2 dragon eyes out pretty well. And given you guys going for the gland as well?
Si, senor.
Sure. This one's going to take multiple people, and it's a much higher DC. So, this one's tough to do. I will give you all a nature check, please.
Normal, right?
Yep.
I will use my lucky coin on mine. Mine's a 14.
And Val?
It's Ray.
Oh, right. Sorry, Ray. Damn.
What?
Wait.
What?
This counts.
Isn't it her next X amount of nat 20 rolls? Something happens?
Oh,
Is that what I
yeah.
call
What's
that?
that curse again? You and Ren have?
It says attack
Isn't it
and
only in
saving
combat?
throws.
Ah, attacks and saving throws. Okay, then no. It
I honestly wish it was on all of our throws.
Just get it out of the way.
Faster.
And then just like, hey, I would like to perception check this. Can I look around again? Can I look around again?
So yeah, it counts as a nat 20. But not for your curse. So you guys are able to get it out. Ren almost Ren's side, as you guys are pulling it out, almost slips out of her hands, but with Ray helping her, kind of catches it. This strange gas producing gland. So you guys have 1 green dragon gland. Or sorry, green dragon breath gland.
Val, you're holding on to the eyes, correct?
Yeah, I'll hang on to the eyes.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
So, Val, give me an intelligence check.
Last inspiration point.
damn, y'all burned them inspirations, huh? All right, I'm with it. Sure. You realize that this stuff is, most of the scales, the claws, the teeth, they're going to be good for a long time. But, like, the actual hide, the gland, the eyes, those will rot pretty quickly. And you have heard of an item called a bag of hunter. I don't think I've given you guys one of those yet, right?
Nope.
You've heard of this item, and it works much like a bag of holding. However, instead of, a bag of holding, you could put this stuff in, and it will still rot over time. However, a bag of hunter is almost like a time freeze. You could put a steak in it, fresh off the cow, pull it out 200 years later, and it's like you just put it in. You think you guys might want one of these if you guys are going to continue harvesting things. However, you're also aware they can be pretty pricey.
One thing I would share that information with the group, but I would also suggest that perhaps if we take it to a large town fairly quickly, it might still be good and we could sell it. What we don't plan to use. And at that point, if we wanted to buy a bag of hunting with it, that's also an option that I would leave to the group.
That sounds like a fine idea to myself. Do you happen to know roughly how long the other stuff might last us?
I would say one of you can give me a probably survival for this one.
Can I do it?
Sure.
I will use my lucky coin as well.
Damn. Yeah, it's gonna rot as quick as most other stuff does that's not cured, 3 days before it's unusable, but you're pretty sure that there's a leather worker even in or like pretty sure that you could find somebody to take care of the hide and whatnot in the town, as leatherworking and tanning, etc., is kind of a very useful thing nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as for the other stuff, you're not really sure whether you're gonna, it's gonna be useful by the time you can find somebody to deal with it.
Right. That's more for the gland and the scales, right?
The hide. The scales would be fine.
Okay, so the hide is 3 days, and then the breath gland's probably same or shorter?
It's probably maybe 4 days, I'm gonna say. You know what? Because you do put it in a bag of holding and it runs out of air after 10 minutes, I'm gonna say it would actually last double the length. Would make more sense.
Okay.
Because if air's not getting to something, then it's, it's gonna last longer, right? It's how you age a steak. So I would say probably you're looking at like 6 days probably for most of the parts.
Okay. Fantastic.
Did we get blood?
Yeah, I believe you were the one that asked about blood, right?
Yes.
Sure, give me a... Does anybody have like an herbalism kit or a alchemy kit?
That would be me.
Alright, how many vials does it come with?
No clue. Let me Google.
Which one do you have?
Alchemist supplies.
Alright, let me see. Where is... components? 2 glass beakers, metal frame to hold beaker in place over an open flame. Glass, stirring rod, small mortar and pestle, pouch of common magical ingredients, blah 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 blah. The fuck? I was sure there was something in there. It usually told you what was in it. I'm gonna say you have 10 vials. So if you want to hand those to Ray to collect the blood,
Absolutely.
yeah, you guys can
All
get
10.
10 vials of dragon blood.
And I'd also like to cut off about a 2-pound steak just for later, if I could.
Yeah, sure.
Always wondered what dragon tasted like.
In fact, that was one thing that if you guys wanted to do, yeah, if you're trying to cut off steaks, you can go ahead and give me the that one will be a nature check as well.
I will see what you're doing, and I would love to follow suit because you're a genius.
Thank you.
And Garg's cooking? Come on.
Right?
All right, you can each give me a Val. You can give me a D4, and Ren, you can give me a D3.
Is it /R or R/?
/R. All right, you guys get a total of 5 dragon steaks.
Perfect. Even Guard gets one, if we want to. I think he'd get a kick out of it.
Oh yeah, let's give him one.
Garg is watching you guys butcher this thing. What you do with dragon part?
Make tools to help us do more good. Tools and weapons.
Ha! Excellent. Garg watches you guys then carve off the steaks. Oh. Garg no have dragon before. And he starts thinking, wonder what spices. And he just kind of stands there, like, almost just staring off into space, rubbing his chin.
I cannot wait for the feast you make with this, Garg.
Maybe tasty. Alright, so now that you guys have gotten your loot, gotten your dragon harvested, what do you guys want to do? You want to explore the town? You want to go see Radoth and tell him you're done? What do you want to do?
Can we like hear or see anything else around that seems interesting?
I mean, the town seems rather dead for the most part. You know, buildings are mostly crumbled, but there's some that are, you know, still intact. And from your point, you guys are up on the hill, kind of at the edge of this, at the edge of these ruins, up on a hill. So you can see most of, you know, the place, all the different buildings and whatnot.
I'm just gonna step outside so I can actually see.
Can we climb the tower?
If you wish to, yeah.
Yeah, climb the tower.
So as you get up the stairs, let's see. You guys, you get to the top of the stairs, Val and Ren, and as you get to the top, you realize that most of the upper floor is gone. There's some rather shaky looking beams holding up some crumbled stone and whatnot, and there is a hole up there. You guys should probably see out, but you don't really feel like you want to spend too much time on the little bit of crumbled rock on top of these weak-looking beams. But as you look out, you see a building to your east that seems to mostly be intact. You see... Take a look here. Let's see. You see a building directly to your west that looks mostly intact. You guys see a house or a building all the way down in the southeast that looks mostly intact. You see a couple crumbling or crumbled buildings on the way to the far southeast. And down by where Garg told you there was lots of spider web and such, directly south of you at the bottom of the hill, there is some other buildings, one of which further down looks intact, whereas the rest are mostly crumbled. So, what would you guys like to do?
I would like to head back to the druid.
For me.
Yeah, I guess we only have so much time with the things in our bags as well.
Yeah. I mean, it should still. What time is it? Blair? I think it's still pretty early because we did this first thing in the morning, but we also harvested and stuff. So.
I would say that it probably took you a good 4 or 5 hours to harvest that. Probably another hour to go through the belongings, and because Val identified several things, right? And that takes 11 minutes per item. So you're probably like, I think you guys got there about 10. You're probably looking like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes, going to see the druid seems like a good idea. We can go see him, perhaps have some dinner and some rest.
All right, well, if that's what you guys wish to do, by all means, you head on down there.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see your path that you take.
Because at the bottom of this hill, there's the spiders, right?
Spider webs. You don't know if they're spiders, but He did tell you there was lots of spider webs down there.
Where did Ray go?
I don't know where I'm going. I just took a detour. It's fine.
As you guys approach, Garg hollers, "Do it, man! Garg and friends do good! Dragon gone!" And Radoth opens the door. Oh. So, you chased him off, did you? And then he regards you all for a moment. Oh. You all look rather injured. Or is that not all your blood?
You should see the other guy.
Quite. Alright, well, when would you like to depart?
Maybe we could rest first.
Yeah, in the morning.
Also, Sir Radoth, are you able to advise roughly how long this trek will take?
Well, it depends. Are you Cragmaw Castle is sort of on the way. Are you planning on making any stops on the way to Wave Echo Cave?
Perhaps, is there any towns on the way?
Well, Findalen is on the way.
Oh, then that is fine. If we can make a stop at Findalen, I feel we have a couple things we need to attend to very quickly while we're in there.
Very well. You don't wish to stop at Cragmaw Castle on the way?
If we were to stop at Cragmaw Castle along the way, then go to Findalen, would it take us more than several days?
Let me look at the map.
Because he knows where these are. He told us where Cragmaw is, right? So I should kind of know. But I'm having a hard time visualizing it because I don't have the other map in front of me.
Well, if we go straight to Findalen, that will take about 2.5 days. Cragmaw Castle is probably a little under half a day's march out of the way.
Oh, that is not too bad at all then. Zintern's companions. What do you say? Should we go to Cragmaw first? And then to Findalen?
Seems more efficient. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay. I was just gonna say if you think it's more efficient and you don't run the risk of the hide spoiling or the spoils spoiling, then I'm on board.
Hide spoiling? What do you mean?
Just a souvenir.
Inside joke.
Oh, I see. Dragon hide, I take it.
Yes, that is correct. Being as a ranger, once it all unfolded, I felt it was a good idea to at least use some of what was left.
Well, seems you're not as dumb as you all look. But nevertheless, If we are staying here for the night, then before you enter my home, covered in your blood, your allies' blood, dragon blood, I like to, keep the blood outside. There's a wash bin out back.
Thank you very much. And then Zin kind of works his way around back to go to the wards, the wash bin.
Yeah, out back you find a basically like it's almost like a bird bath, but a little bit larger and deeper. Not deep enough for a humanoid to take an actual bath, but there is a well there next to it as well.
Can I just like cloth bath myself or sponge bath myself?
Yeah, sure. Just kind of like wash up.
It's called a slut bath.
That's a dirty word. Whore bath sounds so much better to me, and I don't know why it's worse, but...
Yeah, I agree. I also prefer horse bath.
But yeah, sure. You guys can all have yourselves a horse bath.
Perfect.
By the time you all are done, it's blood, and it's kind of been caked on for the last, 6 hours, so I'm gonna say it takes you guys a little while to get it all off. Try and get the stains out of your hands and whatnot. Your hair. But it's probably about 6 o'clock. And you can smell something that kind of smells delicious. Sort of. Coming from Raydoth's home. I'm guessing you guys are heading back?
Yeah, I'd like to get some delicious things.
Sure.
Yes, I am quite famished.
As you guys enter, he already has a couple wooden bowls sitting out, and he says, I only have 2 bowls, so you might have to take turns. I don't usually have company. Like, ever. Prefer it that way, But, he takes one for himself, and he just leaves the other there, and kind of scoops some quote-unquote stew. It smells delicious, but who picks up the bowl first?
I will.
I kind of had something else in mind for dinner, but I guess.
So, Ray, you're picking it up first?
I will.
It is a...
Love food.
It is a... Oh, Ren? Sorry, sometimes
Yes.
I get your voices confused. Yeah, it is a... it is a vegetable broth. With all kinds of stewed vegetables. There is no meat. You find carrots and parsnips and, some celery, asparagus. But no meat in it. It's all vegetables. But it does smell good. All kinds of spices and whatnot in it. Onions. Garlic.
So Garg want dragon steak for dinner?
Garg kind of... He can't fit inside, so he's kind of got his head in the door and he smells it and he goes, Garg no smell meat. Garg make us meat.
Garg do good.
Garg make good meat. Goes outside, he goes a little way away from the building, and he sets up a fire. And he seasons up a pan and gets it going, ready to go. And he says, Val have meat?
I'll have meat. Give him the 3 steaks. Well, actually, do you guys want to eat soup or steak? Your call.
Steak.
Steak indeed. Give Garg 3 steaks and let's go to town.
Zin and Ray, you guys doing the steak or the broth? Well, sorry, the vegetable stew.
Yeah, I feel like it's rude not to eat the soup. I'll join in on the soup.
All right.
Can I like? I'll have the soup too. Never mind.
Okay. So yeah, you guys sit inside and have the soup, while the other three sit outside and sit around this fire. Garg kind of spices up the steaks, rubs some stuff on them. And at this point, you realize that Garg didn't really go wash up. He's still covered in dragon blood. But he rubs this stuff into the meat and puts them in the pan. Unfortunately, actually no, I guess being as big as he would have a big ass pan. So yeah, you can get all three of these 6 pounds of steak into this one frying pan, and he kind of like has it sitting way up above the fire because you don't want to burn the outside before the inside is warm, at least. Unless you like your steak blue. He's going for a nice rare.
Rare.
But yeah, he he's got it raised up pretty high and he's cooking it. It takes him about a good 20 minutes because they're so thick, right? He wants them rare, doesn't want the outside burned, so it's kind of over some, starts with some high heat and then raises them up a little higher, so it's on some low heat, right? These come out, they melt in your mouth. They have a strange kind of gamey flavor, though. Dragons are usually not something most people really eat. This is like a delicacy of the delicacies, But they're delicious. They're fantastic. You're those that chose the vegetable stew. It is also quite yummy, but no meat. And the druid kind of like swallows his down pretty quick, and tosses the bowl to Ray, and Zin, you take the other bowl and fill up your own, and you guys eat your stew. It is pretty good. Sorry, my music stopped. It is pretty good. However, it is not as filling as you would like. But the druid sitting there is like, well, some people just don't like their vegetables, I guess. It's fine. It's whatever. I totally didn't make enough for everybody anyways. Dropping some sarcasm. And he says, all right, well, I'll see you in the morning. And he goes and lays down on a cot.
Just like leaves us.
Yeah. Just on the other side of the cabin. Like, it's still the same room. So it's a one-room place. But he goes and lays down. You guys realize there's really nowhere for you guys to sleep inside unless you want to sleep on the ground.
I'll sleep with Garg under the stars.
I'm not gonna leave Garg hanging.
Yeah, so Zin's just gonna thank Radoff for the food, and then he will take his leave, and he will camp out for the night as well.
Yes. Okay. And he just kind of waves his hand, has his back to you, as he's laying on his cot facing the wall. This cot seems to be made out of mostly vegetation. Some straw and some hay. And then on top it seems it's almost like a carpet of grass. Yeah, you guys camp out for the night. Nothing really happens during the night this evening. any denizens that are here know enough to stay away from the druid. It's not a good idea to try to make him into food.
Fair enough. Does everyone get to reset their skills then?
Yeah. Get their HP back, reset their class abilities and racial abilities. Those of you who have items that recharge a certain amount of charges at dawn can do that. And yeah, HP is also reset. So make sure you refill that too. Don't want to get into a combat with 5 HP.
I only ever lost 2.
Yeah, Val did not only lose 2 though.
Nope, he
Val
did
got
not.
fucked up.
I is
I saw the
strong.
other side.
So, you guys awake in the morning. It's a nice day. A light, shit. Where are we again? In the calendar here?
We're on the 22nd of Kythorn, which is summer.
Alright, and you already set it ahead today?
Yep.
Excellent. Yeah, it's a nice summer day. It hasn't gotten real hot yet, but it's getting warmer. Radoth comes outside the door and kind of stretches. He's already got his pack on. I'm assuming that Val, you prepared your spells and Ray.
Yes,
And
sir.
Zin. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you guys, have some breakfast and all that good shit. 59. And you guys can get on your way.
Amazing.
So nothing major happens over the course of the day. You guys are headed back to Fendalen. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you guys get to about here. And he says, now, directly east into the forest, that is where Cragmaw Castle is. Are we stopping there? Or are we heading straight to Fendalen?
I'm so sorry, you guys. Can someone remind me what is at Cragmaw? Because in my notes, I can't find them.
Thank God, I thought I was the only one. Didn't have the guts to say it.
Nobody? Nobody?
Just give her a second. She's going through her notes real quick.
Alright.
I swear I take such good notes. I'm missing something.
Alright, so you guys
Is that
had...
the last known location of Gundren?
Yep. You guys had found a letter in from Black Spider to Glassstaff that was telling him to transport Gundren from the Red Brand hideout to Cragmaw Castle. No, sorry, maybe you guys found it at Cragmaw hideout, not the Red Brand hideout. But anyways, yeah, you guys found a letter that was stated they were going to be moving Gundren to Cragmaw Castle.
Right, thank you. I mean, we are trying to find Gundren, so
I say we do it. We have time based on everything so far. So
Okay.
Game on.
All right. So he says, "Well, I will meet you south of Cragmaw Castle. Do what you need, and I'll be directly south. I'll wait there for you."
Thank you very much.
He says, however, it would have taken you guys basically your entire travel day to get to the edge here. So that's 25 miles there. He says, in the morning, I will head, around south. You guys do what you need to, and then I will meet you there. And he kind of, basically, he's going to meet you about here.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys have a pretty restful night once again. And oh, wait a minute. 22nd. Sorry, give me a sec here. I think I might have screwed up. Nope. Okay. Oh, that's right. Never mind. But yeah, once again, you guys have a restful night. Nothing really worth noting happens. You guys wake in the morning, prepare spells and whatnot. Because you guys are going somewhere and you know you're probably going to get into combat, I'll give you guys a minute or two to make sure to go over your spells and make sure you've got what you want prepared for this combat.
I have to do something I don't want to do.
What's that?
Because I forgot I said I was going to do it the next time we came to combat. I have a devil shark mask. Whoops, I didn't mean to roll anything. I just meant to open it. But I had said, because I don't know everything about it, that I would wear it next time we're coming to combat, because it's going to make me strong.
And very intimidating.
Real quick, how do scrolls work for me? Because I can't really make a book like.
So, how you're going to do this is you are going to drag the spell into your spell sheet, and then you're going to edit it, and next to the name, you're going to put spell scroll, so that you know when you use it, it is gone. You delete it after you've used it once. Okay?
Yeah, and I've also put a thing on the my what we call it, the in the consumable area, like where I put my arrows and stuff. I put one for every patch. Like, if that makes sense. If you look at my character sheet.
All right, give me a moment here.
Point of clarification, I wasn't referring to you as Dingus. I was referring to myself as Dingus rather than Valorant, just to make it easier.
Fair.
Just didn't want him thinking I was calling him that. I was like, dude, he could take that the wrong way. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that big a prick.
Let me see. Sorry, where did you put them?
Go back to my core page.
Okay.
And right under short and long rest, if you scroll down, you'll see I put them all there just so because it's all patches, right? So I wanted to make sure I know when I use them.
Okay. Yep. Nope. That is fair.
Okay.
So, what you're gonna do then is, let me take a look. So you're gonna drag them into your spells page. And just make sure to edit them. And when you edit the spell after you've dragged it in, you're just going to change the name to what it is, and then in brackets put spell scroll. Just so you know that once you've used it, you can delete it straight out of there, right?
Gotcha.
Now, how these work is if it is level enough that you can use it, like you only have spell slots for level 1 right now, right?
Yes, correct.
So, if it is a level 1 spell, you can use it when you want to use it. No rolls necessary other than, if you have to make a roll due to the spell. However, anything you do not have level for, or you do not have spell slots for. Oh, and they also will not use a spell slot, just to be clear.
Okay.
Anything you do not have spell slots for, like your Revivify or the other one.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to say the way that works is you make an Arcana check. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So if it's a level 3 spell, the DC will be 13. So you would have to make an Arcana check 13 to try and cast it. If you succeed, the spell goes off. If you fail, the scroll is still used up, but the spell does not go off. Because you have these spells already, I'm going to say you already pulled off the patches, you now have the scrolls, probably in your bag of holding.
Yeah. And can Zin hand over the scroll of magic weapon to Val?
Let me see.
You are most welcome.
So yes, he can. You know, you can hand it to him, and yes, he can use it. However, Val, you know that this is basically only good if you are using for people who are using a melee or ranged weapon. It will not work with spells, because you touch a non-magical weapon. Technically, you know, any arcane focus you have, because it is an arcane focus, it is magical. It will not add anything to your spells. So unless, Val, you're running up and like, I hit you with my staff, you know, it's really not going to help you at all.
Actually, it would have a use. Totally out of character. After I hit 4th level, I was going to take the 2-point stat increase, put it in Dex, and stick with Mage for the 4th level and go to Rogue for the 5th level.
Oh. Yeah. That is an option. You also could use it to like touch somebody else. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm just giving you a heads up that, you know, at the moment it's not really useful for you, but yeah, you could enchant somebody else's weapon for up to an hour, or yeah, you can hold on to it, and I mean, you could also scribe that into your spell book as a wizard, and you know, when you want it, use it. 100%.
I'd prefer to use Zen. I'll keep it active, and if you want me to enchant your weapon before battle, anytime, just give me a holler.
Sounds good. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Oh, Val, did you take note of the other scrolls as well?
Did, sir.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure, because we didn't really talk about it.
I'm a shark.
Yes, I was looking up that item. Let's see.
So now my face looks like a shark face.
It does. Which gives you a bite. Oh, that's right. I also have to add your axe in properly. Hold on a sec.
I did, I think.
Alright, let's see. It is a great axe. I believe it was. So right now, hold on, I'm pretty sure it said great axe. Let me just.
Because I found the item, like I didn't type in anything. I found the item called Hue.
Oh. Oh, you're right. It's a battle axe, not a great axe.
I started typing everything in, and then I checked the compendium, and if there's just a weapon called Hue.
That is fair. Okay, so. And then. What happened to your lycanthropy attacks? They're gone.
I don't think they were ever there.
Yeah, no, I'm certain I fucking threw him in.
I don't know.
All right, I'll do that after game or something. So yes, it is a +1 weapon. Let's see what else. Oops, damn it! I opened the wrong thing. All right, Devil Shark Mask. Let me look this up real quick. Let's make sure that's in there right. Okay, so you get a bite. So we're gonna add that in here. And it is an unarmed strike. When you hit it, piercing damage equal to 8 plus strength. Let's see. Gain a +1. So attack +1.
I feel like I'm just like super connected to nature. I'm a wolf, bear, shark.
For real though.
Oh my.
And you have, remember, you have advantage on intimidation while you have this mask on. And the curse. Becoming attuned to it extends the curse to you. As long as you remain cursed, you are unwilling to part with the mask, wearing it at all times. So make sure, let's see, do you have that under your attuned?
I just put it on. And so player knew about the curse, but when I researched it or whatever, my check wasn't good enough to find out about the curse.
Yep.
It was cursed.
Alright, so wearing it all times. So you haven't used the mask's bite to damage a creature in the past 24 hours. The mask compels you to bite a chunk out of your own flesh. You will take 2d6 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced. Damn!
Wait,
And
what?
If I kill myself by biting myself, I automatically turn into a shark forever and get transported to water.
The fuck is happening right now?
Yo, she has so many curses on her now. She's got lycanthropy, she's got this devil shark mask, and she's got the one from the fucking Sister Gariel.
And okay, so am I understanding right? She cannot take off the mask until she is no longer cursed?
Yeah.
But does lycanthropy
I can't
count?
remove my mask.
So lycanthropy is not a curse that can be removed by the remove curse spell. She would have had to do a whole rigmarole to get through it, to remove that curse, which would be before the first time she turns, she would have to spend like a couple days apologizing to a deity of some sort and the people that she's hurt, whether she, killed somebody, etc., etc., have to apologize to the family, take ownership. She would have to find somebody to actually, perform a ritual on the night of the first full moon before she turned. However, by the time the game started, we'd had the discussion, and it is something that had already happened. Like, the time had already passed, so she cannot get rid of lycanthropy. She will have that until she dies.
Okay, so the short answer is no. So then if we just remove the curse from the old lady, then she should be able to take the mask off.
Oh,
No, that curse has nothing to do with this curse. This curse is the mask itself was cursed, so by putting it on and attuning to it, I now love it so much. I will not take it off because it's like the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, it's like if heroin made you like super strong.
No, I was just confused because I thought you said that in order to be able to take the mask off, she no longer has to be cursed. So I just was confused as if it was the curse of the mask or like another curse.
She has 3 right now. She got the lycanthropy, the one from Sister Gariel, and now the mask has passed the curse on to her. Like the
they're
mask
all
curse.
separate curses.
Yeah, so like she would have to get remove
I
curse
was just
cast
asking,
on her.
Okay, that's all I was asking. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
All right, so yeah, you decide to try on the mask. So, you now have a 3rd curse, but you have this cool looking shark face with horns. So, you know, kudos.
And I mean, who says it's a curse? I'm super cool now.
Yeah. As for, I see, I lost it. Where'd it go?
Yeah, now you just need to pay for another commission.
You have the, let's see, that is right. Okay, so under your attacks, though, you have Devil Shark Mask, and it has a 4 there. What is that?
I don't know. I think it went in there when I just put in the item. So, no idea.
All right, let me just do one more quick read through, make sure, 'cause I didn't see nothing like that. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of that because I don't know why that's there. It might have just been an error when they did the coding for the item. Yeah. So, over the long rest, you put this on. You kind of go to sleep. Nothing spectacular happens during the night, except Ren, when you wake up, you realize that your vision has changed a little bit. It looks a little different. The mask is almost fused to your face. Where the mask ends, you touch the nose, and that's not where your nose should be, and yet you can feel it as if it was your own nose. And the first thought crosses your mind, man, I should take this off. This isn't right. This is weird. And then as that thought finishes and you go to reach for the mask, you're like, no, I like this. I think I'll keep it on.
This is me now.
As everybody else wakes up, you know, they're doing their thing, you know, prepping spells and whatnot. And you come out of your tent. I'm gonna get the other 3 of you can all roll me a perception. Highest one is gonna notice first. Ray, you finish prepping your spells. You coming out and you sit outside waiting for Garg to finish making breakfast. And as you're sitting there waiting, you notice Ren come out of her tent. There's something new about her. Her face has changed. Almost looks like some sort of shark, one you've never seen before, since you're not really a water style druid.
Can I just like get out of my tent, like rubbing my eyes, like super sleepy, like dragging my feet on the floor, see Ren just like give her a wave and not even noticing, and then like it takes a second to kick in, and then I start panicking.
Yeah, sure. The rest of you kind of notice as Ray starts like freaking out a little bit. What would y'all like to do?
Fascinating. I want to study it closer and go through my mind and see what I know about this. This is very uncommon.
Sure.
I'll just open my mouth. You can see all my new teeth. Be like,
That's cool.
And Ray's just like stammering, like, but why? What? Like, she just can't put together like a full sentence.
That's
I
great.
figured we're going into a dangerous place. Let's use everything we can.
But you'll be like a fish out of water.
I always have been.
Val, you are the one who identified this, I believe. And for the first time, you're realizing that your identify spell does not seem to identify curses. Now, whether this is actually a curse or not, you are currently unaware. However, you could roll me a Arcana. A thought crosses your mind that this might possibly be a curse, but you're not 100% sure. What would you like to do? Would you like to try and figure out if it is?
I would like to try and figure out if it is for my companion's sake, but I have to ask. Can I touch it? I want to boop the shark's nose.
Boop the snoot.
Exactly.
I will allow a booping of the snooping.
I will boop in a most proper manner.
What? Boop in the most proper manner. Okay, sure. I didn't know there was a proper way and an improper way, but all right.
I didn't know there was either. I'm just winging
it. Yeah.
Oh, there's always a proper way.
You boop the nose, and it seems rather leathery and kind of rubbery almost. But the way her face moves when you boop the nose tells you that she can probably feel it. How would you like to try and decipher if this item was cursed?
The first thought that comes to mind is a library, but I know there may not be one in Fandalen. I don't think it's a huge town. I know Neverwinter would have one.
Yeah, Fandalen is definitely a tiny town.
Yeah, so Neverwinter's the opposite direction of where we're going. I'm thinking at this point, really the only alternative that I have, given my already having had an Arcana roll, is to observe over time and see what the effects are.
Another thought crosses your mind. Maybe if you were to inspect it in your hands, see if she's willing to let you take another look at it.
What say you, Rent? May I have a closer look again? Will you allow me to examine the mask a second time?
No, I think it's good right here.
I respect your wishes. I would not argue with the shark.
I'm feeling very strong and ready to go.
As she talks, you guys can see she now has 3 rows of teeth as well. All jagged and sharp. Looking like razor blades.
Wow, this is interesting. So she typically collects teeth of the people she defeats, and now she has more teeth than she could ever hope for.
Indeed.
I'm scribbling this in my notebook, scribbling madly. This is incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
It obviously was meant to happen this way. Let's go.
So Ren is like ripping and raring to go, and you guys are just getting served breakfast. Garg says, but Ren, need food. Keep strength up. And he goes to hand you a bowl.
I can never say no to food. I don't think I can I don't know how a shark eats normally. I think I'm just gonna open my mouth and dump it in.
Fair. Swallow it down without any issue. But over to the side, Radoth is watching this whole interaction, and he seems to be eating a big bowl of dandelion leaves. Just chewing them down. Y'all are quite strange. I'll meet you south of Cragmaw Castle. And he finishes up his bowl, packs up his shit, and starts heading out. You guys finish your breakfast, and you guys want to start heading to Cragmaw Castle?
Yes, please.
Alright, let me open that handout. Let me see.
Can Ray just be like super enamored with whatever's happening with Ren and just like, I can't stop staring at it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, she kind of looks like a really, really, really big fish, too. So, I mean, being a cat person, you know, you might even get hungry looking at her mask. Who knows?
I might get snacky. I do like to snack.
Let me see. Where? Okay. So yeah, you guys start heading east into the forest. The four of you and Garg following. As you guys get, let's see, 5, 10. You guys get about a good 6-7 hours into the trek through the woods. You feel like you should have been there by now. But I figure, Zin, you're probably leading the group, yes? Trying to navigate.
Yep.
Give me a survival.
I will use my lucky coin. No, I'll just use survival.
Alright. You are able to find a small trail as you guys are heading through the woods. It's barely noticeable until you guys stumble upon it, but as you guys find it, you realize, Zin, that there are tracks leading east.
Okay, so farther into the forest then?
Yes. You guys are quite a ways in. You guys are probably about here.
Okay. Can I tell what type of tracks they are?
I was actually looking for that information right now. Trying to see what's in there so you can try and... So I can tell you what kind of, tracks there are. Let's see. Say with an 18, you can tell that it's mostly goblinoids. Mostly goblins, specifically. But there are some larger footprints as well. Those ones you're not really sure, but then there are some smaller, regular humanoid tracks. Like this particular being is probably wearing some sort of shoes or boots. But these are quite old. They're getting to be a week old or so. A lot of the tracks seem to have been washed away, but now and then, heading down the trail, you see some still in small puddles of muddy water along the trail.
Right. So I will wave the companion to follow over. I'll let them know that it appears I see some goblin tracks, perhaps some humanoid tracks, and maybe something a little bit larger. So we should probably be on our guard.
So y'all trying to stealth the rest of the way then?
Yeah,
That
that
sounds
sounds
good.
like a good
I think
plan.
that would be wise, yeah.
All right, everybody can roll me a stealth. God damn, guys. Wow, Zin, you're really lucky that
I have +8 on my stealth, yeah.
damn. What is your proficiency bonus? Is it still 2 or is it 3 now?
Or
Your proficiency bonus.
oh, it's 2.
Okay.
It's 2, but yeah, stealth is at +8 for me.
All right. So, shit, you guys defeated a dragon and I didn't give you a level. You guys are still level 3, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna take like a 10-minute break. We're about 2 hours in. So as you guys are heading up, you guys finally spot the castle. Sitting in the middle of the woods. The area is overgrown, and you guys are paused at the tree line, which is still quite near the castle. But at that point, we're going to take a 10-minute break, and if everybody wants to do a quick level up, because I should have given you that a couple days ago in game after you killed that dragon, that's my bad. So you guys can level up to level 4, which, let me find the experience points so you guys know what to put in. Level 4. So under the experience points area, put in 2,700. And then hit enter. And then up by your character's class, you guys should see the red icon flashing. You guys can hit that and then go ahead and do your level up. And I'm going to run down to the bathroom and so on, and I will answer any questions if you guys have questions about your level up as soon as I get back.
I think I accidentally rolled twice, but I don't know what's happening.
For which part?
My HP. There's like the roll button, but then it didn't do anything when I did that.
Yeah, it says you got 12. If you look in the chat, I accidentally rolled because I was just taking the average because I can't. Damn, but I may.
The thing is, do I just now enter what the number is? Because actually, the first number I got was 9. But I'm confused.
Yeah, I see 9. Yeah. So then you can probably can you try to type it in manually?
I guess so. I'm confused because there's also okay. Wait, maybe I should read a thing because it has HP and then it says level 4 and then it says level 4 again. So I don't know if I am supposed to roll twice or just once. I don't know.
All right. Hello, everybody. How we doing?
I'm just working on it.
Hey, Zen.
Yeah.
You took the roll, not the average, right?
How do I fix that?
So all you do is, did you already finish the character? Like, finish leveling up? All right, so then you're just going to subtract 3. Subtract 3 from your current HP and your maximum HP, or your full HP.
Yep, got it.
Alrighty. Ren, you also rolled twice.
Yeah, I'm taking the first one, obviously.
Like every time
I just
click that one, there's no like roll thing, because I have it set so you're supposed to roll, and it just does it.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I was having issues where like if I like it says roll or average, but when you push roll, it doesn't change the number in it. So I thought I did it wrong, so I rolled again. But I took the lower number. I am pretty sure I did it right, but I don't know.
Oh, that seems like there must be a glitch of some sort.
Yeah, like it didn't when I pushed roll, it just kept the 14 or whatever that it was after all the math or whatever. It didn't change from the average amount. So I just put it up by 2 because I'm pretty sure the average roll is a 7.
So, it's the box next to where you're hitting roll or average, that number should change. If it hasn't changed but with your total, then all that means is like it won't actually change. It may not change your total until after you have already, what's the word?
Yeah, no, the little box didn't change.
But it said 14, right?
It said 14, which was when it was on the average thing, and then I rolled 2 above the average, and it didn't change.
So what is your con mod? It's 5, right? You got a max con? Is that correct?
No, I only have a 17, so it's a 3.
Okay, one sec. Let me take a look here. Alright, don't do anything on your sheet quite yet. Let me take a look.
I'm still deciding what I want to increase, so...
Alright, let me see. So, that should be... There. Do you remember what your HP was before?
37.
Okay. So just go back to where it says levels, right? And just make sure that where it says HP next to roll and average, just type in 9.
Okay.
And make sure after you type in 9, click off of it somewhere or hit enter, so that way it will save it, because if it doesn't, it may not. Ray, Val, you guys doing all right?
Yeah, I just have lots of spells.
Yeah.
Just wrapped it up.
Golden.
Is it okay to update the spells we have prepared in our spell books?
Yeah, cause you guys should have fucking got your level before, right? So. So like right now, because for a wizard to learn spells, normally it costs you money. But just like everybody else, up until level 5 right now, we're not worrying about that component of, leveling up. Once you guys hit level 5, any level after that is where you guys will have to find a trainer and pay money to learn how to do things. and like, you know, add spells to your spell book and train in your class abilities kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Also, I'm so strong.
Okay. So you were at a 37, correct?
Yep.
So 37, and it looks like you upped your con by 1. Okay, it's 37. Plus the 9 you rolled. Plus 4 for the con mod is 13. So that would have been... Yeah, there you go. 53. So yours is good. I did, however, forget to put the fact your bite is piercing damage.
Also, I know AC is not super important for barbarians because, you know, attacking recklessly and things, but that
Kid, that's
me
when it's
putting on
most
my
important.
con raises my AC, right?
No, dexterity raises your AC.
Dexterity.
Constitution raises your health.
Okay. Okay, sweet.
But yeah, actually, Dex is still pretty important for barbarians because it raises your health, and if you're not using armor, using your unarmored defense, then Dex would raise that up, right? So right now,
yeah, because it's Dex and it's my Dex and Constitution plus.
Right. I forgot. Yes, that is correct. So yeah, your con does help your AC. My apologies.
Okay, I was trying to decide what to up. It was very difficult.
Yeah, so just remember, your next time you get an ASI, you can only get to a maximum of 20 with your ASIs unless you take feats. That can boost you past 20 in my games.
Sounds good.
Mr. Val, let's take a look. What'd you get, bud?
I am very weak.
But are you dexterous?
Yeah. I am. But 29 health is not a lot.
This is true.
Hokey smokes, I'm so sorry.
And Val, if you have the money to transcribe one of those spells into your book that you have level slots for, you may do that. Since you guys technically would have leveled up like 2 days ago.
One question.
Yeah.
So if I'm concentrating on a spell, say I cast magic weapon on Zen's weapon before a combat.
Mm-hmm.
Combat comes and I want to cast Ice Knife. Does my casting a second spell destroy my concentration on the first one?
Only if the second spell you cast is a concentration spell. So you can cast one concentration spell and then use one that is like an instantaneous that doesn't require concentration. You're fine.
Got it. Then I will transcribe magic weapon, please, and I'll adjust the money.
Alrighty. And I believe it is... What was it?
Level 2?
50, was it 50 gold per level? Or is that only for your necromancy?
I think it's 60.
Let me just take a look at the wizard real quick. Alright. Spellbook. Copying a spell into the spellbook. Involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, then deciphering the unique system of notation used by the wizard who wrote it. Practice spell until you understand the sounds, blah, blah, blah. Each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold. So it would take you 4 hours, which you could, definitely do. prior to your long rest, and costs 50 gold per level. So it would cost 100 gold. And since it's not necromantic, you don't get to cut the cost in half, I believe.
Got it.
So it's 100 gold, 4 hours. It's been 2 days, but you would get your you level up on the first long rest, and then the downtime for the second long rest, you would have been able to copy one of the spells.
Got it. Thank you.
Alright, and how's Ray doing? Ray all good to go?
Yeah, I think so. Cameron was helping me a little bit.
For sure. Now, just remember that as a druid, you do have access to your entire spell list. So, I mean, in between games, if you want to go through and find out, you know, all of the druid level 1 and 2 spells, including the ones that you get as part of your circle, your druidic circle, you can add them all in, and then you get to choose every single day which ones you want to prep for the day.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, so let's see.
Yeah, so she's not locked into it permanently, it's just day by day.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, like clerics and druids, I believe, are the only ones who have access to their class's entire spell list. And some subclasses get certain spells that would not normally be on, you know, like your shepherd druid. So you might have some spells that other druids may not be able to use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, did anybody download that app I mentioned a long time ago? Spells 5e, I think it's called.
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
Yeah, so that is your best option. However, you can also, since I do have a lot of third-party ones, you can also go through and, you know, kind of write down when you're leveling up which ones you want to add afterwards, because you're not going to be able to find the third-party spells on the app on your phone. So it's up to you guys. But yeah, so you guys are now at the tree line. Let's see, where are we here? And let's move you guys over to here.
Savage, I apologize. I was trying to look this up, but I don't want to hold up the party. Number of spells that I can memorize as a level 4 mage.
Prepare is, I believe
Prepare.
It's your intellect modifier plus your wizard level.
Got it. Thank you.
No problem. It's the same for everybody. Anyway, actually, the only thing is that well, almost everybody. There's some that don't need to prep their spells. I don't think rangers do, but honestly, even if you do ranger level plus your ranger level plus your wisdom mod, I don't think you're not gonna. I don't think you'll have a spell that's not prepped anyways.
Yeah,
If
I mean,
you
I
have
don't prep spells, right?
Yeah.
If you have a DM who forgets things and it does silly mistakes, they give you a bookmark so that you can memorize an entire book at any given time, as long as your bookmark's in it, and then you just put it in your spell book. Then they're all prepped all the time.
Don't quite think that's how that works.
We did a bunch of reading because that's what another DM did in my thing, and I have all my spells all the time.
Wow. That's damn. That's some overpoweredness right there.
I have mostly crappy spells, but still.
Okay, so you guys are on the tree line now. And it looks like we lost Val from the game. Val, you still there?
Oh, did his internet die, maybe?
Oh, there he is. Alright, anyways, you guys are on the tree line, and you can see the castle. Right now, you guys are on the south side of it. You see, I know right now you can't see the map, because I'm not putting you guys on until I know which way you guys want to try and get in, but, from the south trail, there is a way in down there, but you also notice that there is a wider, much worn trail on the west side of the castle. Which way would you guys like to enter from? And then I will drag you guys out and place you there.
So the question is, the road less traveled or the road more traveled?
Indeed.
I vote less traveled.
Yeah, I agree. We all know the saying.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Alright, the road less traveled. Very well. So, let me drag you guys in. Alright, let's see. First off, some things that I'm going to tell you about this place to begin with, just to expedite a few questions I'm sure you guys will have once you get inside. Ceilings are 15 feet high, unless noted otherwise. Interior doors are made of wood, reinforced with iron bands. They have neither locks nor keyholes. Floors. They are cracked and uneven flagstones, which conceal a dirt floor underneath. Small amount of natural light filters through the arrow slits around the walls. During the day, which it is right now, it's you guys only had to travel about 8 hours or so to get here. So right now it is probably roughly 2 in the afternoon. During the day, this provides dim light in most areas. So it's not bright light, but it's also not dark. It's dim light. Walls. Exterior walls and load-bearing interior walls are 5 feet thick, with 3 foot of mortared fill sandwiched between 1 foot thick courses of hard stone blocks. Interior walls are 1 foot thick, worked stone. Arrow slits in the castle walls are 10 feet above the outside the ground level, 4 feet above the interior floor level, and 8 inches wide, and the slit itself is 4 feet high. A creature on one side of an arrow slit will have 3/4 cover against attacks from the other side. So as you guys approach, I would like all of you to try and roll me a stealth check if y'all trying to be stealthy. Oh god, I'm sorry. Yeah, so as you guys are creeping up, Garg sniffs the air. And then, a little bit louder than a whisper, he says, "Garg smell goblin." Wasn't yelling it, but he wasn't quiet either. So let me pull up some stat blocks for the enemies here. Let's see, we got them. And we got... What else we got in here? I got some of them. Got some of them. Got one of him, and we got... where is he? The hell? Okay. Let me just pop these out and pull them to my other screen, and then we will start. So, Garg tells you that he smells goblins. He's not overly quiet about it. He's trying to be, but he's an ogre. And then he notices through this arrow slit here, he says, "I see some. We go do good?" And he pulls out his... Where's Garg's stat block? There it is. Pulls out his broadsword and gets ready for the coming battle. But he doesn't quite charge in. Not yet. However, he was loud enough that one of the goblins comes over, and he looks out the window. He can't really see the rest of you, but he does see some of you. Or, he sees Garg, sorry. In fact, let me do a quick perception roll. Oops, that's the wrong stat block. What'd I roll, though? Rolled a... Yeah, a 16. You hear from inside. "There's an ogre outside. Think he's friendly?" I don't know. Let's wait and see what he does first. And this particular goblin, you guys can see him through the, well, it looks like Ray and Val, although you two are hidden. You guys can see him staring out through the arrow slit. What would you guys like to do?
I think I want to try to just go where I can't be seen with Garg in case they see. So they can't see multiple of us. And I don't know, maybe we should like kind of split a little bit.
Okay. So as you guys are moving, I would like another stealth check from you. Ren, you manage to step on a stick that snaps. Val, you are silent as death itself. Everybody else? Zin and Ray?
Do you want us to roll? We haven't moved yet.
Oh, you haven't moved? Okay.
Yeah. Like I haven't made a move, and she hasn't made a move yet. That's why I didn't roll.
Garg walks straight up to the arrow slit. He says, "You goblin! You smell bad. Maybe 'cause goblin is bad. I Garg. I here to do good." As this happens, does anybody want to do something?
Or calm down. They could be good goblins. Let's talk to them first before we try and kill them.
Garg looks to the left, towards you, Val. Okay. The goblin pipes up. Who are you talking to? Is there other people out there?
Can Zin attempt to start slinking around to get an angle where he can see the goblin? Because from right here, he can't see him, right?
Sure. Which way are you trying to go?
So I guess where Garg is standing is where that direction I need to go, like that side. So if I move south, like across this edge here, will that give me a better advantage? So I can see the goblin?
So
Yes.
from your angle, he's already, like, the arrow slit is 10 feet above the ground, right?
Yeah.
So right now, the goblins are relatively short, and his eye level
so there's
is
no way for me to see them then. Yeah.
Yeah, not-
Then, I'm not doing anything. I'll slowly, quietly try to ready my bow.
Okay. And let me do... Oh, I forgot. These fucking stat blocks are all auto-rolled to public. So let me do a couple changes here real quick. Actually, you know what? I think I'll leave them on 2GM. But yeah, so... Let's see. Val, you are the closest.
Yay.
I would like you to give me a perception check, please.
Oh my word, Val.
You can hear footsteps getting closer, coming from up here, where at the top of the stairs, you can see a broken down door. It sounds not like it's far away, but very quiet footstep.
Already a level 1 magic missile just in case.
Okay. Anybody else want to do something?
I'll prepare. I'll ready an arrow if I see a goblin running hostilely towards us. I will fire at them.
Okay. Ren and
Yeah,
Ray?
and I'll just get out my new axe.
Alright. And Ray?
I will just ready my poison spray in case someone gets within proximity.
Alrighty. Does anybody want to do any more movement before the goblins start doing theirs?
Actually, can I just like hug up right on the building so that hopefully I'm like really not visible?
Sure. So Ren, I'm gonna read this real quick. That rubble you're right next to. The southwest tower of the castle is little more than a heap of rubble. Several ragged bedrolls are. You can't see that far in, but basically, this wall right next to you, like you were leaning against a solid wall, but right next to you here, it is rubble. It is. It's gonna be rough terrain to get up it, as a heads up. But there is a somewhat easy way to get in. It looks like Val
and if someone were to try to emerge, I'm right there. Surprise!
Indeed. So, at this point, sorry, I'm trying to... Oh, cool. That's a really weird way to do that, but alright. Game, why not? So, let me see if Val can see that. So, Val, this edge here, it's about 10 feet up. So although you can't see a lot of what's going on up here, you do manage to see a goblin's head poke out. He is coming out onto the platform. Just because of your angle, you can only see his head. So right now, still has 3/4 cover, however. Do you wish to use your magic missile, or do you want to wait?
Now I'm going to take a shot because I think magic missile's on the medic kit.
It is.
Yeah, so I'm going to pop him with a level 1 magic missile.
Sure. You want to describe it?
Magic missile hits him at the top of the head, shearing off the top of the head, leaving exposed and singed brain.
Excellent. And with the first attack going off, we are going to roll me some initiative.
Savage Rays didn't link with her.
Probably means she didn't click her token. I will fix that in just a moment. I'm just marking which group of goblins is which. All right. Oh, I forgot to roll in Garg. All right. Yeah, cool. So, Ray, you watch as Val points his finger and 3 bursts of energy fly out and up above the on the platform up here. Oops. You see a spray of blood as the head you could see suddenly disappears and a shriek comes out from the goblin next to him. Intruders! It is your turn, Ray. What would you like to do?
I am going to place my totem somewhere. So that's going to be my totem of the unicorn.
Okay. So if you go into the Friends and Allies section in the journal there, just above your characters, you will see the word totem. You should be able to just drag that out and place it where you want it.
I did that already. Can you see it?
Oh, yes I can. Why is it so small? Oh, that's right.
It's teeny tiny.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Because of the totem. And it is tiny, so people can stand on that location. Actually, hold on. Let me do this. There you go. So, yeah. And was that an action or a bonus action it takes to use that ability?
I believe it's an action.
It will be under... don't look at Unicorn Totem, just look at Spirit Totem. I believe is what it's called.
It just says bonus action to move.
As a bonus action, you can magically summon an incorporeal spirit to a point you can see within 60 feet of you. So it persists for 1 minute, so make sure you keep track of how many rounds you have it up.
How many rounds is a minute?
10 rounds. Each round is 6 seconds.
Okay, awesome.
So the first round will be completed when it's her turn next time.
And then I think I'm just going to keep my poison spray at the ready just because I haven't been spotted yet, right?
You have not been spotted as of yet, no.
Okay, then I will, because if I was to summon something, they would know that I was there, right?
If you were to summon something that they could see, yes. But you summon something in an area they can't see, so... So right now, they don't know you're there. I'm pretty sure you rolled decent on your stealth check, did you not?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me see. You rolled a 12. And... Oh no, that was earlier. You hadn't moved yet, so you didn't roll a stealth check. I will allow you to roll a stealth check to try and, like, stay hidden.
Okay, I'll do that.
From earlier. 7. I'm gonna say they did roll a perception to see Garg or hear Garg. However, because he is standing in the way, they probably wouldn't know you're there, even though you didn't roll very well. They know people are out there, but they don't know how many, where they are exactly. Other than Val, who popped somebody's head.
Okay, then I'm just gonna keep my poison spray at the ready, and that'll be that for my turn.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to change the music. How dare I? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it is... Which goblins is it? This one's. And that is group 1. So... 5. It's gonna come up here. And Val. You had to stand up to, you know, cast that spell, so he's aware you're there.
Yep.
Is that goblin in my line of sight?
Can you see it?
I can.
Hold on a sec. Let me do a roller here, though. You can see him?
Well, maybe it's because of Yukina that I can see him. Yeah, it's because of Yukina that I could see him.
Yeah.
That's why. So it's not my actual character. So no, I can't see him. Never mind then.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know it shows that dragon's visibility as well.
Yeah, no worries. Let's see. He is going to use his short bow on Valoran. Guessing a 10 doesn't hit you?
No, sir.
So he shoots an arrow and misses. And then 5, 10, 15. So 5, 10. He's going to run back here. Out of visibility. And then that is it for him. Let's see, what else we got in group 1? I believe it's this one, yes. He's going to take a shot at Garg. He's going to hit Garg square in the cheek with an arrow. You hear Garg kind of like... Rrrr! For a whole 4 piercing. Zin.
Yeah. Okay. I can't see shit. So.
Oh, sorry. Wait. I missed one of the goblins. My bad. This one comes running around the corner.
Oh, then that one's getting shot with my reaction.
And I believe, Ren, you were holding an action too, were you not?
I think I only said that I took out my axe.
Right. All right, Zen.
I was hoping this was going to be peaceful.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my longbow, and then I also, if it hits, I'll use my Drake reaction as well.
It hits. You want to describe it?
Well, as this goblin comes flying down this rough terrain, Zin quickly flicks his bow in its direction, fires the arrow, hits it square in the chest, and it flies backwards dead.
From inside, as this thing flops to the ground, as it's taken directly off its feet, and buries the back of its head into the ground with an arrow sticking through it, or through him. You hear from inside, "Damn it, girl! Why you charge? Stupid fool!" Got anything else you wish to do?
Is it my turn now?
It sure is. That was your reaction.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Yeah, okay, sweet. I will then start moving. Ten, 15, 20. Aha, I finally see something. 25. I will use my action to shoot at the goblin I can see through the arrow slit.
All right, just remember I did say that because it is 10 feet high.
I know. It's... Oh, wait, I can't see him, right?
You can see him. You couldn't see the other one because Garg was in the way. But that one you can see, but he does have 3/4 cover. So unless you have something that negates cover, his AC is going to be boosted.
Unfortunately, I don't. I mean, it is what it is. Because I can't get inside because I already used 20 feet, and I don't want to dash into an unknown. So, yeah, I'm just gonna attack him with the longbow.
Okay. You do also see some stairs over here.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, I just rolled the damage. Nah. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to hit him with the longbow, I guess.
Oof.
Yeah, that's no dice.
Your arrow goes flying in the arrow slit, but like way high. Doesn't even come close, unfortunately. So make sure you mark down one of your arrows has missed, so you will not be able to pick that one back up.
Yep.
Bonus action?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I can do here. I guess I'll use it to control Yukina.
Alrighty.
And then Yukina's. And then I will end my turn.
It's Goblin Group 3. So this one pops up over the edge. And he's going to take a shot at you, since I don't think he can see Ren right now.
Yep.
I will say I can slightly see him, so I don't know if that... But it's not fully.
Yeah, he's going for the one that's out in the open.
So he might be safe.
An 11?
Nope.
And he runs back in. Another one comes out. 15.
Nope.
Last one of this turn comes out. 9.
No.
And he ducks back up there. Ren.
Yeah, so this is just slow to go up, but I can go there, right?
Sorry, to where?
I'm trying to get where I can see things, but I still can't see anything.
Yeah,
But
this
you said this
pile
is
of rubble
open, I
is
can go
like
up.
about 15 feet high, which is why they're kind of like running up to the edge, shooting out, and then running back because they still have cover, right? So that took 10 feet of movement to get there. So you still have 20 feet. Just going up that is going to be rough terrain because it's loose rubble, right? And it's uphill.
Yeah. So wait, so I could get to the top of it? I literally can't see anything from where I'm standing.
Which direction would you
Well, I
like to
can see
go?
things.
Do you want to go straight north, or do you want to go diagonal east or diagonal west?
I think diagonal east.
So you want to go... Okay, so you can get... Let me take a look at the dynamic lighting here, what you're going to be able to see. Okay, so yeah. You can move up 1 diagonally east. Can you see anything now?
No.
Okay. Give me a perception check. All right. You're pretty sure that just over the crest of this rubble is where one of them at least is hiding, trying to stay down low. So you could.
Do I have enough movement to pop up one more? Just straight north up?
If you go straight one more up north, you will be in the goblins' square. So what that will mean is if you're going to try to push them in one direction or another, you could do that. But that will leave you easily open to attacks.
How high up is it? Like, can I reach it?
No, you would have to like get up there to the crest. Like you're right below the crest right now, and then past the crest it slopes down again, right? So you would have to kind of like go up. You'd be able to get to the top and then try to push him out of his area and take his spot, if you wish.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, so, contested athletics, and unfortunately you are going to have disadvantage because of all the other allies around him. Goddamn. Yeah, your 11 still rocked his shit. So you push him. And he gets knocked to the side and is prone. So let me put a mark on him so I remember that he is laying down. He's taking a little nap.
Does that count as my action? Or just my movement?
That would probably count as your action. Simply because you had to push him out. Anything contested, unless it's like insight and things like that, it usually takes your action.
Okay, well, I'll just bonus action rage, please.
That is a smart move, because you can't see... Why can't you see that? That's... Hold on a sec. I don't like...
I can literally see, like, 3 squares right now.
That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, you're at the top of the crest, and yet how they've got this dynamic lighting set up, I don't like this. Let me draw shape. polygon. Oops. Don't look! Don't look!
What are you talking about? I didn't see anything.
Nope, that's still not right. Hold on a sec. Let me fix this one more time. There we go. I think that's better. So as you crest the top and push this goblin out of his spot, you notice many goblins around you.
I'll also just yell out to everyone that I can see. This is what you'd like me to see, right? The amount of goblins I see. There's at least 10. And then that's my turn, I think.
All right. Alrighty. Val.
Yes, sir. Going for the air and going to start moving to the right to try and get a line of sight on these guys. And I can see one through there. And I'm going to burn up another spell slot, level 1 magic missile, and try and hit the one on the right.
Alrighty. Send it. Yeah, these streaks of magic shoot from your fingertips and kind of weave and bob until they get through the hole, and just you hear splat. Ah! Oh shit! Did you just? Let's see what's the total there.
Ben?
All right. Wow. Yeah, you hear a splat and something yell, and then through a pained voice you hear, "You fools! Get them! Hurry up! You're all gonna get me killed!" Got anything else?
No, sir.
Alright, so this one is going to hop up on this stool here. And take a shot at Ren.
Yeah, I think that'll hit me.
4 piercing, minus your resistances.
Oh dear. 2.
Listen here, smartass. I'm doing my best, okay?
I'm in the sassy mode.
This could have all been peaceful if I hadn't been trigger happy. Sorry about that.
They're goblins anyway. They're never up to any good.
This one's gonna come over here. Also take a shot at Ren. 13.
Nope.
This one's gonna come over here as well. And another shot. 14.
Nope.
So, Zin and Val, you both see one arrow come zipping out over your guys' heads. You can see Ren standing at the top of the crest of rubble. Just barely. And she seems to be ducking these as she starts taking plenty of attacks from this group of goblins. 4. First off, this one that Val smacked is going to limp towards the back of the room. Actually, Ren, now that you can see into this room a good portion of it, the western portion of this large hall ends in a wall of rubble, which you are on the top of, but the remainder is still intact. This must once have been the castle's banquet hall with a soaring ceiling 25 feet high. So this is one of those spots where, you know, it specifies it's larger than 15. 2 large wooden tables with plain benches stand in the middle of the room. And a brass brazier full of glowing coals is tucked into one corner. Dirty dishes, half-full stew pots, moldy heels of bread, and gnawed bones cover the tables. Just give you a little visual. This one. Okay, so let me put on... I have a feeling this map... Oops. Awesome. So they put on daylight mode for this map, which makes sense, but they didn't put fucking what do you call it? Dynamic lighting on for all the ads, so I can't just like click on them and see if they can see you or not.
That's annoying.
Very much so, because I don't want to have to change. You know, I almost told you how many enemies there was here. Don't want to have to sit here and change all this shit. So let's see.
But it sounds like the good news is it's probably all downhill from here.
Okay, so 4. This one here. Alright, so the first shot is for Yukina, and the second one is for Zin. So a 20 to Yukina.
That's gonna hit Yukina.
And he has advantage on your shot because he's above you and he's, you know, got lots of cover.
Okay, so that's gonna hit me as well. So 4, is that for me or for you?
For Yukina, and 8 for you.
Yikes.
Now, this goblin happened to see his kin head explode. So him and his partner are going to start moving. These 3 are going
How do I adjust Yukina's health for damage?
So if you just click on her token, You should see a green circle pop up.
Yeah.
So if you just click on that and then hit whatever damage she took, just do -4, enter, it'll change it.
Got it. Awesome. I also forgot to update her health, so she has 25 total health, not 20, because it's 5 plus my ranger level.
Indeed. One takes aim at, oh, sorry, no. They dash to get out there, so that is their turn. Let's see. Garg is going to try to slash his broadsword through this arrow slit. He's only going to have half cover, though, because Garg is quite tall. Where? I lost Garg's stat block again. I really need a third monitor for stat blocks. Make this so much easier. Here we go. Damn! It shouldn't be disadvantaged. It should be normal. 24. Ray, you witness Garg stab his broadsword through the arrow slit, and you hear a goblin shriek, and then Garg pulls his blade back out of the arrow slit, and you hear a body hitting the ground, and his sword is covered in blood. Then he is going to move this way to protect his friend. He's going to get to here with his movement. Ray, you have now had your totem up for 1 of 10 rounds, and it is your turn.
Okay, I have a question. I can see some goblins through the slit. Can I actually see them if they're 10 feet up off the ground?
No, you would not be able to see them. That's the only problem with dynamic lighting. I really want them to put in something where you can, like, you know, kind of angle the light so you can only see so far, but no, unfortunately you cannot see them.
Yeah, maybe just
Okay, let me see. Okay, so I'm just gonna like use Garg as a little bit of a shield. What's
Okay.
Sorry, bless me. And I'm just going to ready my poison spray for because can I reach this goblin if I use my poison spray?
You could just barely reach this first one. Yes, you could.
Okay, can I try to hit him with it?
Sure. (14) con save. Where art my goblin stat block? Goblin con save. He fails. And let me see the description here. Okay. So you raise your hand up towards him, and a puff of gas comes out. Not much unlike the dragon, except it's a much shorter range. But let's see. It is you rolled 6 damage. He begins coughing and sputtering He's barely holding on to his weapon. Any bonus action? Or more movement if you have any left?
No, I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. And no bonus action either?
Can I use a bonus action to, like, have my poison spray at the ready, or would that be an action?
That would be an action. You would have to ready an action. And
Okay,
when you ready an action, it actually takes your reaction to use it. As a heads up.
Okay, yeah,
I don't know if I
good.
explained
Yeah.
that before.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. This goblin comes out, and he's going to take a shot at Garg, because he's the, big ugly threat right in front of him. And he does hit. Another shot into Garg's other cheek. Garg roars in pain. Although he's got an arrow in each cheek, and the blood is kind of streaming, he still looks fucking ready to go. Zin.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving. That's 20 feet.
So those are stairs, which they are roughly about 10 feet up to get to there. So that one square there is worth 10 feet.
Oh, okay, so that means it's 25. Was it 2 sets of stairs? So is that 30 feet or 25 feet to get to there?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get to where you are.
Okay, so then I'll get to the door. Can I push the door open?
Yep. Everybody, not only do you have action, bonus action, but you also have a free object interaction.
Okay.
So you can push the door open. So give me a moment, and I will.
Yeah.
Are you just creaking it open to see if there's anything there, or are you popping it all the way open?
Let's creak it open. Because I don't think they're. Well, no, they know I'm there, don't they?
Well, they definitely took a shot at you.
Yeah, they took multiple shots at me. I'm just gonna push that bitch open. That's just getting out of the way. And then I'm holding them by a bow up, hoping I see something. I see nothing. And to dash takes an action, not a bonus action?
That is correct. Ahead of you, you do see, another... You don't see what's in there, but you see at least an alcove. There's definitely some rubble on this side and this side here, and what looks to be a barricade right here.
Okay. I'm going to ready my action to fire my bow if I see any enemies coming in my way. Because I don't have line of sight right now. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to control Yukina.
Sure.
Yukina has 40-foot movement, so I'm just going to move her 10 feet farther. Can she dash as an action?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Okay, I'm going to use that to open the door. Is that okay?
Hold on, let me go back up to the top what it said about doors.
Because you said they're all of them are iron banded, but none of them have locks or keyholes.
Yeah, which is really funny, because that that door you just opened, I just scrolled down and it's like, this door is locked. Like, it's literally said there's no locks. How the fuck is it locked? but I'd already let you open it, so it's not actually locked. But the one that one there. Let's see. Can you Drake open a door? That is the question.
Is because there's no door handles or anything, right? It's just like a push type door.
I don't think it said there wasn't any handles.
Oh, maybe I missed that.
Hold on. Interior doors. Oh, it says interior doors don't have locks or keyholes. All right, but that one apparently didn't either because I didn't notice that. So you open that door and then, yeah, it just says neither locks or keyholes on interior doors.
Okay.
So, it doesn't say anything about handles. So I would assume that there would be some sort of a handle on it. However, because of the way this would be set up, I would say it would be a pull. I would allow your dragon to open the door, but it will be its action because it's not a player.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. So I'll have it open the door, and I guess they'd have to step back to do that too, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, just kind of open the door, and then it would, still be in the same spot. It's fine. Okay. So door opens.
Holy fuck. Yay. Okay. Now I can see what's going on.
In Draconic, you hear Yukina go, "Goblins."
Nice. Some of those goblins had bows, right?
Yes. Yes, they do.
So, sorry, clarification on attack of opportunity. If they have a bow, it still counts within their range, right? It's not only for melee.
Sorry, say that again?
Like, if I were to have her run, because she has a whole bunch of movement left.
Oh, you mean attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
No, for an attack of opportunity, it would have to be within 5 feet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you're technically not within melee range, which means they wouldn't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to have her open the door and kind of like give a bit of a loud growl, and then have her back up just over here.
Wait, how much movement has she used? She used how much to get here?
Oh wait, I can't have her open the door.
Yeah.
Because I used dash. She couldn't open the door.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
because I used dash, so that door is closed. They can't see me. None of that applies. That's my bad. Because you said action, I just brain.
It's cool. It happens, bro.
Oh, this is all blocked off, right?
That is. Let me see. I think those are barricades. Let me just find the thing here.
Yeah. If that's the case, then that'll be my turn.
There's no other. Oh, it is not a barricade. It is technically a really shitty door. It's warped and kind of wrecked. There's rubble all around. But it was supposed to be a door.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm just where I am then, and that's my turn.
This goblin is going to drop its bow and take a swing at Ram. Missing hilariously as it buries its scimitar into the rubble at its feet. And that is group 3, so... Yep, this other one is going to take a scimitar swing as well. $23. I'm guessing that hits, Ren.
Oh, yeah.
8 slashing.
Okay.
Minus resistances, right?
Yep.
Because she's all big bad raging.
Yep, and then
betcha.
This one moves over here. Is going to take a short bow attack at you. For a solid 8, that misses. This one bounces off your axe head. And it is your turn, Ren.
Alrighty. So, I think I have a question because I haven't done it before because I've always had a two-handed axe. Can I use a hand axe and a one-handed axe?
You're talking like dual wielding it?
As an offhand, yeah.
Okay, so you can. However, how that works is when you use the hand axe as your offhanded attack, it would take your bonus action, but when you hit with it, you only get the weapons dice. You don't get to add your strength to it because you are not proficient with dual wielding.
Okay. And another question. What if I attack recklessly? Are both reckless?
Post reckless attack for me, please.
Never mind. It's just my first attack. Oh,
yeah.
wait. But then it's...
Yeah, your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn. So it would be for both, but you have to decide whether you want to use it on your first attack.
Okay, we'll try not recklessly first, and we'll see how it goes.
All right. That's a no.
Okay, this one's more risky.
So you would do, yeah. I mean, you didn't attack at advantage. Like, did you want to use reckless attack? You can re-roll that first one, or no?
Oh, I had said I wouldn't. So.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Oh, okay.
So you miss with your bigger axe, but then you swing down with your... Oh. Your hand axe wasn't out, though, was it? You'd only pulled out your big axe earlier, right?
I guess I'd only said the big axe.
Yeah, so for this turn...
I guess with climbing, I can't.
Yeah, for this turn, you would have to pull it out.
Then.
Yeah.
Can I use my bonus action to pull it out, then?
You sure can.
Instead of hitting with it. Okay,
yeah.
Perfect. I'm ready.
Did you have any movement you wish to do? Or are you going to stay there?
I'll stay here.
Probably a good move. Valoran.
I fly my happy self in there.
Yep, and because you are flying, it does not take you extra movement other than the fact you're going diagonally, so you will lose 5 feet to get in there. Just because, you know, Pythagorean's... That theorem. I can never fucking pronounce it. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, that one. So I just did 3 diagonals. So that's 45? Oh, so I can't...
From where were you? You were here?
Yeah, I think so.
5, 10, 15. So to get there, it'd be about 20 feet.
Okay, so I got 5 more. I wanna... Whoa. No, I'm not.
You still have
That's
10
weird.
feet.
I can't see them from there, though. That's weird.
Yeah, it's because the way it is. Like, right now, the crest is, like, right in front of you.
Okay.
So you still have 10 feet of movement. You could, like, you know, go diagonal to the left, 1 square. There you go.
Yeah, I'll go diagonal right there. And I'm going to cast... Ren, I owe you a beer for this. I'm sorry. I'm going to cast... Nah. Can I cast Icy Knife in an empty space? You want me to post it?
Yeah, post it, please.
I got no problems. I'm angry and strong.
So it doesn't say you... Yeah, it
creature.
says you gotta shoot it at a creature within range.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot for this guy right here.
Okay. So, let's see. On a range, so make the attack. That definitely hits. So then click the word ice knife and it'll roll the damage. Like in the chat there. Alright, so did 3 piercing. And then another. So they all need to make dex saves. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 dex saves. And we're gonna do it in this order. Top to bottom and then left. Top succeeds. What happens if they succeed? They take target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed dex saving throw. Okay, so if they succeeded, they don't take any damage. So the top one succeeded. The one you hit takes the 3, and he succeeds. He only takes the 3.
I'm curious, and I'm not complaining. I'm just wondering how they're doing it at advantage.
It's just rolling at advantage, but I'm taking the first number.
Okay, cool. Never mind, I'm just curious.
Yeah, so the third one, that's a nat 1. He fails. He takes the full 8. Would you like to describe what happens as this one takes all the shards and hits the ground?
Shards of ice pepper the back of his body, protruding from his back and legs as he falls forward and slumps to his death.
And a puddle of watery blood begins to pool around his body. And the next one, unfortunately for you, also succeeded, so he takes no damage. But you got 1 kill and you hurt another one, so wasn't a waste.
Let's start. And how much time would it take a bonus action to withdraw my claw from the backpack, or would that take more preparation?
I would say probably. It's in your backpack, not your bag of holding, right?
You know, I really don't know. I never thought about it.
I would assume that even though it's not a breathing creature, it's still a creature. You probably wouldn't put it in your bag of holding. But since we're working it as a familiar, does it take your bonus action or no action required? Hold on a sec. Let's take a look. Since we're working it just like the Find Familiar spell. Familiar acts independently of you. Always base your commands in. So, where does it say? Say anything about what it takes to order it? It's an action, you can dismiss it.
Yeah, I don't think it disappears unless you unsummon it or it dies, but I could be wrong. I'm new to this.
I would honestly say that it doesn't say if it takes a bonus action to order it. So, just let me read this real quick.
Sure. As an action. Well, that's if it's temporarily dismissed.
Yeah. I'm looking for just like what it takes to order it. I would say it takes no action required by you to command it, and I mean, it's basically would be classed as a tiny creature because it's just a fucking animated hand, right? So you could just command it, and it's going to pop itself out of your fucking bag. You don't have to take a bonus action, do nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna yell thing, attack, and let it attack whoever it wishes.
Okay. So, in that case, you can pull it out onto the field and click on its token and roll initiative.
One sec, sorry, I'm struggling with this. This
No
shouldn't be
worries.
that hard.
Okay, so... Oh, forgot to click on the token first. Let me just add it to turn here.
Ah, damn, sorry.
And it will follow your commands right after Ray's turn. So it pops out and it lands on the ground. Actually, if you're commanding it, technically it would still be in your backpack. It's not getting out yet. But on its turn, it will hop out and attack the closest thing to it.
All good. And that's my turn.
Goblin Group 2. Alright. Val, Group 2 can see you. And since you just tried to explode them all with ice,
Yay.
you are going to take 3 shots. So the first 2 are against your regular AC. The third one, however, you are going to have partial cover, so you will have an additional 1 AC on the third attack, okay?
Okay.
18, I'm guessing hits.
That hit.
5 piercing. 14, does that hit?
14 hits.
And even with bonus AC, 20 is going to hit. So you
Oh, yeah.
take a total of 3 arrows, dealing 12? Is that right? 7 and 5? Yeah, 12. 12 piercing damage.
Got it.
Group 4. So, let's see. I don't think that one could see any of you. No, so he's gonna move. And he can also see you, so he's gonna take a shot. Eight piercing, Val.
Bye-bye. Got 1 hit point left.
Oh, fuck. Alright, so that's group 4. Where's the other group 4?
Stop beating up my soft friend.
Pushy.
Your soft friend got a little too ballsy.
Yeah, he did. I forgot to back out. Doop.
Alright, that's why the one's dead. This one, however, being super injured, he's gonna start heading out. Zin, you hear a door open. Sing comes stumbling out, and he notices a dragon right next to him. And he looks
my reaction pops.
Yeah? Send it. Yup.
Very nice.
12. You want to describe that one as he comes stumbling
I'll
out?
leave that one to you.
He, this one steps out into the hallway, and he freezes for a moment, and he looks to his left, and he sees this drake. The drake isn't looking at him at the moment because he was more looking forward, because that's the way that Drake was, or she was heading. It then turns to start running the other way, and it looks up just in time to see your arrow fully pulled back in your bow as you smile and let loose. Pop him straight between the eyes, and he almost does a backflip as his corpse hits the ground. Let's see, and then this one, group 5. This one is going to take a shot at you, Ray, because you puffed him full of poison gas. $13?
No.
Alright, and then the other one drops his bow and pulls out his scimitar. Makes a stab at Garg. That also misses.
Move, bitch.
Garg dodges this scimitar deftly, sorry. And then
he dodged it deftly too.
he pulls his broadsword back, and with a wicked roar, oh yeah. Oh, that was disappointing. That was so disappointing. He swings it straight down and like shaves off a massive layer of skin right down this goblin's arm. Bone is showing and blood is just pouring onto the ground. Ray, top of the order. It is your turn, and I believe your second round of having your totem out. What would you like to do?
So if I wanted to go up those stairs that are right here, how much movement is that?
5, 10, 15, 20. You wouldn't be able to get to the top because at the top is the goblin, but to get there, it would roughly be about 25 feet. If you were then to kill this goblin from being on the stairs, you could take his spot with the last of your movement. Sorry, that's wrong. You would be... Your full movement would get you most of the way up the stairs. You'd be at, like, the top of the stairs, but not in that spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. And the stairs are count as 10?
Yeah. So, like, to get to the stairs and, like, you know, get most of the way up them, it's going to cost you your full 30, because each square is 5, right? So 5, 10, 15, and then 20 would get you here because you can go diagonally. And then 30 would pretty much get you, like, you know, right here, near the top of the stairs.
Okay, I'm going to use my dash, and I'm going to go up here.
So you're going up the other side instead?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's your 60 feet. Do you got a bonus action you wish to do?
I think so. 1 sec. Can I use my poison spray on this goblin right here?
Sure.
Ah, for fuck. Or wait, no, cause I don't have it. It's a bonus action that I have, right?
Oh, yes. Action. Yeah, it's a bonus action. You spent your action on your dash.
I'm done then.
Alrighty. Val, you took 4 arrows, I believe. But you had commanded your crawling claw. He crawls out of your backpack onto your shoulder. And he's going to follow your command to attack. So he's going to attack the closest thing to you. Closest enemy, anyways. This one here. Would you like to send the attack? That is a hit.
1d4 plus 1.
Let me see. Crawling claw. Where is your... yeah, so you just click on the word attack in the chat there on the roll you made.
Oh.
3. You want to describe what this thing does to this goblin?
Thing launches from the backpack across to the goblin's throat, starts choking him to the ground as the goblin tries to bite off the claw. The thing doesn't relent, and eventually the goblin breathes his last.
Very nice. I like it. He has movement still. Or I guess you didn't tell him to move. You just said attack, so he's probably getting ready for his next turn to do another attack.
Yep.
So he can get closer to this space, or he can stay where he is for right now. All right.
And that'll be it for...
This goblin, hearing you run up the stairs behind him, he's going to spin on you. He's going to drop his bow and charge in, drawing his scimitar, Ray. He swings. And 11 sure is going to miss. Right?
Betcha.
And I think he's the last one from group 1. He is. So, Zin.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move into the hallway. Right across diagonal there. Is the door open now, or did he close it when he died?
Shit. Oh shit! I never got rid of the door when he opened it. My bad.
That's okay. It's a lot. Okay, so I can clearly see them.
Sure can, bud.
Okay, let's start shooting things. I'm gonna shoot the goblin right here. with my longbow.
Okay, and for Yukina's reaction, can you post that for me real quick? From her stat block? I just want to make sure it's going to work in this situation.
Oh, well, it rolled it, but...
That's fine. Creature within 30 feet of the Drake they can see hits a target with a weapon attack. Drake infuses a strike with its essence. Hits a target. I don't think it can really see you where she is.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't think that's I don't think that's gonna be a big deal here for this specific turn, but because I can't move her right now, so if it doesn't work with her, that's fine. I have other things I can use, I guess.
But yeah, which one are you aiming at, and what do you want to do?
Sending my longbow at it.
+20 +3. Which one?
The one right there. Oh, yeah, there.
That one. Okay. Yeah. You want to describe that?
That's all you.
Yeah, you shoot this one directly in the back of the head, and it kind of does almost a full front flip. As it hits the ground, the arrow gets slammed against the ground and pushes the rest of the way through its skull.
Sweet. And then I'll use my bonus action to have Yukina take her turn.
Sure. What's she doing?
She's coming up to attack this one right there.
All right. She runs in and kind of jumps on your back as you hunch over and lunges off of you into the room. Goes running around the side and send it. Oh, fuck yeah. That hits.
Okay. Now, how do I roll the actual bite?
You just click on the word attack in chat.
Oh, yeah.
6.
Nice.
She takes a chunk out of its side and it starts bleeding profusely. It's still standing, but it screams in agony.
Whoop, whoop. And that is the end of my turn.
Alright, Goblin 3 group. Ren. These are...
Yes.
Actually, one is at you. The scimitar one is at you. And I'm sorry, Val, but you have proved a hassle to these, so the short bow is at you. Ren, does a 15 hit?
Yeah, just.
5 slashing cut in half is 2. And does a 12 hit you, Val?
No, sir.
So the arrow soars past you. And I think, yeah, the other one is dead, so that's it for that group. And Ren, it is your turn.
Okay, we're doing this recklessly this time around.
Sorry to jump in. Lori and I will have to leave you guys.
How many we got left? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was gonna say it might be over by the end of the round, but I don't think it will be. So
yeah, because I think there's some. I can't see everyone, so I don't know how many goblins there are. So
yeah, there's enough that it'd probably take another full round. So I mean, are you guys? Can you hang for 15 minutes until the top of the order, and then we'll end there?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I actually ordered a pizza. I got to pick up at like 7:30 anyways. I got to interview a couple people for my other game. So,
Sounds good.
yeah, well, I'll cut down the descriptions. We'll just kind of rush through the last of this round here. So, Ren?
Okay, I'm recklessly attacking one-handed with Hugh.
Okay, send it. Boom. Hit that damage. Yep. You bury the axe into his skull and he drops to the ground.
Sick. I'm gonna move forward. And I'll do the hand axe. I'll just click it, but it's probably going to add all my things that it's not supposed to.
So... Oh, it's your proficiency. It doesn't add to the attack, I believe. So it's still hits. And just click the hand axe thing there. So it would add the rage. So, yeah, no, as you charge in, you use a backhand, crack him in the skull, and this one also drops to the ground. Any more movement?
Nope, I'll stay here.
Val.
I'm trying to be in the way of my lovely friend Val.
That's fair.
Thank you. Your lovely dumb friend.
You can't say anything for my smarts either.
Right. So I'm going to cast Ice Knife on this top one here. Should be my last level 1, I believe. I'll double check.
This one here?
Yes, sir.
Alright. That is a hit. And 1, 2, so 2 of them make dex save. So the top one fails, so he takes 6 damage. Yeah, he's bleeding profusely. He's having trouble standing, but he is still up. The other one passes, I believe. DC 14, yes. He passes, so he takes no damage.
I'm going to use my movement to get the effect out of dodge. And hover over this nice totem in hopes that it helps heal me.
Not quite how it works,
Oh,
but
wait, it
sure.
needs a heal. It needs a heal. Never mind. You're right. Never mind. As I was. I'm just going to hide over here like a big chicken.
Alright. This goblin is part of group 2. And there is 2 of them left. So the one spins on Yukina. Makes scimitar attack. 16. Zin. Does that hit Yukina?
He just went to the washroom.
Alright.
The washroom. Let me check. Sorry, it was 16?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it hits her.
She's going to take 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then Ren is going to take a swing from a scimitar. 12, I'm pretty sure that misses.
Yeah, nah.
Alright, and then group 4, looks like there is only one of them left. He's also going to pull out the scimitar and swing on Ren. 17.
Yep.
3 slashing, cut in half is 1. And then group 5, they're both going to swing on Garg. And one of them hits. -6 damage to Garg. The other one misses. Garg is going to turn around and swing at the one that hit him. And he misses. And please mark down that that is the 3rd round of having your totem up. And that is where we are going to end for today. Thanks everybody for joining us, and yeah, good game everybody. I got going pretty soon. It sounds like 2 other people got a jet, so we will pick this up mid-combat next session.